Hello, everybody. We are back. We are the Forsaken Kingdom. We have Durzo, the High Elf Ranger, Ukla, the Human Barbarian, and Narcissus, the Yanti Warlock. Now, I have Durzo on two. How did that even happen? I have you two places. This is weird.
That's because they split his butt cheeks in half.
Oh, no.
Yes.
He needs extra butt cheeks. All right, so let's just fix this real quick.
Butt cheeks in half.
The OBS software, which I need to
Butt cheeks in half.
get better at.
Cheeks in half.
Yeah, and King Sandbagger, that would be Ukla. Sandbagging, by the way, is where you take a joke, and not only do you pile on, but you pile on so high that it feels like sacks, 100,000 tons of sand that is on your back. And the king of sandbagging would be Ukla. All right. We are back in the town. Now, I had, what do you call it? The town, we're going to call this town Perna's Village because the village elder, her name is Perna, the newly elected elder, her name is Perna. When you guys arrive back at Perna's village, there's some trepidation. People are, surprised to see you, and some children, the children that are remaining, gather around your horses as you ride in. People are pointing at the at Velix, and Velix is like, "Oh, Velix is not comfortable with human children." Master, must we be in this village?
Yes, Felix, we are here to help these people out. That's the reason why we found you, because of these people.
It's like,
Otherwise, you'd still be eating your shirt.
He's like, these humans helped Felix?
What do you think I am? Look at these 24-inch pythons. These things saved you.
He's like,
I'll start flexing my arm right there.
Felix wishes you would put down the controller and pay attention.
I am paying attention, Felix. Look at. Don't you see these beautiful muscles?
Okay, you're right back in, and the villagers did gather, and you can see Perna. She comes out of the main hotel, and she stands with her cane. She's has a big wide smile. She's like, "Ah, you have returned. We have what a pleasant surprise. Welcome back." I said, "Did you find what you were looking for?"
No.
A chorus of no's. He's like, "Master Durzo, your ass looks extra trunched on. What's going on?"
Punch in her mouth, knock her teeth out.
She
The
has no
rest of
teeth.
them.
She has no
Yo,
teeth.
Lou, you see little mice, little rat bins on his ass to his pants. He, he got white cotton. He got white cotton on it.
Aw,
Shut up.
that's just wrong.
I love it.
Okay.
So I'll let these guys handle this conversation because I mean honestly, that shit was all weird to me, and so I'll let them pretty much explain what happened in the thing.
Okay.
Steve? Yo, go.
So she's just. It's like,
We-
are you
we
are
need-
you are you coming to stay? Are you staying with us?
Yeah, we need to gather our thoughts together. This we found the tomb that everyone's been talking about. We went to go investigate it.
Did you? You didn't disturb the dead, did you?
I think they disturbed us.
So she's like, they
It
were
was very
followed
disturbing.
here. Flee! Leave the town. These people are killers.
Yo, right there, bro. I get her drop off.
All right. And it's ghetto blast. You can't
No,
even say
no,
it
no.
right.
Ghetto drop is when I pick her up to power bomb her, then Dwight stands on top of the house and comes down with his knees, smashes her at the same time I power bomb her.
All right. No, so she said, we'll have your rooms prepared." I said, "Please." You were able to what do you call it? Not saddle, not bridle the horse. Is it bridle? Where you just wrap the
Hitch.
hitch the
hitch,
horses.
yeah.
Fuck,
Hitch the
dude.
horses.
Whew, that one hurt my brain a minute.
Damn, dude, you're
So-
supposed to know this stuff. You're like,
I
you're
know.
like a
I'm
legend
supposed to
and
know this stuff. Whatever. You're the one trying to power bomb an old lady. All right. So
No. I was gonna do the
the ghetto blast.
Bronx blast stuff.
I get it.
Okay,
All right.
just
So
making sure.
back into you're back in the inn, the retrofitted inn, and they get all your rooms prepared, and she said, "Well, some refreshments. Just get a fire going. Come on, we have honored guests here." It's like, pardon my say so, Master Narcissus. Do you like your food hot or cold? I'm not familiar with your type.
I understand. I like my food good.
Oh, well, that I can do. It's like you are speaking to the preeminent spice connoisseur of this village. I will have
I'm a
something.
Roddy Piper.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it as I clothesline fucking Dwight.
It's gonna
And
hit.
then out of nowhere, I just take out the coconut, smash on her head.
Right. So clearly nobody wants to play. They just want to beat up an old lady.
I'm telling you.
So they're in the mood for beating up old people. Okay.
I asked the lady if that little girl's around. Damn, what's her name? I don't think you didn't give us a name for the little girl.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Nima.
Kima.
Nima.
Nima.
I haven't seen little Nima this today, but would you like for someone to fetch her?
I'll go find her. She's probably with her mom.
Very well. We'll get to preparations. Tonight, our honored guests deserve a feast.
Thank you.
Okay. Are Durzo and
Oh.
Ukla doing anything? Because I already know what Monarsis is doing.
What I'm gonna do, Lou, I'm gonna go and run maintenance on my horse. I'm gonna go, comb him, feed him, water him, make sure that everything is a-okay with him.
Okay. What about Durzo?
I'm gonna climb up on the roof.
Here we go. Roofs and
Climb
nuts.
up on the roof,
Roofs
and I'm gonna
nuts for
be
you.
looking towards that hill, paying attention to that hill. I'm gonna eat my little bit of rations, and when they serve food, I'll eat up on the roof.
Okay. It is. You left at night, and it is. It is like 3 hours past. It's 3 p.m. Let's say it's 3 p.m. when you arrive in this village from your traveling.
When is dawn? I mean, sunset.
Sunset is 4 hours from now.
All right.
4 hours. This is like autumn.
No, it's summer. 7 p.m. sunset. That's
I
when.
don't know. It's over here. It says around 8:30.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do, Lou? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna bathe.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that
Wash
next
up.
time. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea too.
They have a functioning well. Obviously no running water, but the old lady, she's you guys were like almost in sync. She's like, perhaps a bath can be drawn for all of you.
Like, old bitch, scrub my back.
That would be especially true.
Yo, no lie. I'm gonna tell
Here we
her that
go.
if she don't clip my toenails with her mouth, I'll start killing everybody in the town.
He think he had a good one.
And my shits are all fungus and hard.
Playing chaotic stupid right now.
We gotta let the goblin smash it tonight.
Yeah.
He's gonna get some nookie, some human nookie.
Felix, love this.
Yeah. Before I walk away to go look for the lady, I do ask her if there's any equipment I can procure for a new companion.
She says, "Well, we the only person that would have been able to provide us with that service is now unfortunately dead. But I'm sure we could scavenge something.
Children clothes.
Some clothing, perhaps. She's looking at him. It's like, strange sort of child. He's like, Felix is no child. Felix is a man. Felix is the slayer. He slays like his master Ukla.
Yeah, I told Felix, listen, you want to put it on? I'm
All
right.
right, you can stop. I'm gonna mute you a little bit. I'm about to mute you. You are about to get muted. That's just the way this is gonna go. I feel it coming. All right.
So I'm gonna look for the lady,
Okay.
the girl.
Yo, Lou, after I attend to my horse, I'm gonna go bathe and wash up and do what
All right. Okay, so Narcissus, you go to the hut, to the home of Nima's mother, and you didn't really catch her name, just Nima. Now, when you get there, you can see the woman. She is sweeping. She has a very. She's sweeping she's sweeping the front of her house, and she sees you coming, and she doesn't necessarily make too long an eye contact, and she seems a little sullen, clearly because her father had died not 48 hours ago. And when you walk over, she stops and holds the broom to her chest. She's just like, well, good. It's a good day, sir. I wish to thank you again for saving us from those creatures. And if there's anything I could do for you, you but need to ask.
Sure. I would like to speak to your daughter for a moment, if she could. She was able to somewhat read a piece of parchment I had earlier, and I discovered another piece of parchment now with similar writing. And unfortunately, she's the only one that I know that can even make heads or tails of it.
It's like, Nima, read. It's like, whatever would make you think that Nima could read.
Well, her close friend was that little boy. And if it was me, I would have taught the little boy and the little girl if they hang out around long enough. So she's a lot smarter than you think she is.
Well, yes, of course. And she comes. She yells for her, Nima, come. You have a visitor. So Nima comes to the door. She's like, Master Narcissus. And she runs over and hugs you, which surprises her mother.
I pat her head.
And she's like,
How you doing?
She's like, big smile with it. She's lost one of her front teeth. And she's like, are you here to stay with us?
Says, I'll be in town for a while. I found something. I was hoping you can help me read it.
It's like, another note? I love to read.
So I look at her mom. I'm like,
And her mother's just like, no.
and I sit down. I sit down on the stoop where she was sleeping.
Okay.
And I beckon the little girl, and I pat the spot next to me for the mother to sit down so she can see.
So she reticently takes the seat between, not between, with Nima in between, and she's like, so it's like, what am I reading? Please.
So I pull out the parchment that we found, and I showed her.
Mm-hmm. So she looks. She's like, this paper smells awful. She's like, it smells like somebody wiped their bum with it. Oh. It's like, where did you find this?
Oh, I found it in a dark, musty place. So
Must have been. I don't. So she's like, ugh. She's looking at it. She's like, I don't know how to say some of the words, but she's she runs her hands across. She runs her finger across it, that's how she's reading until she realizes what she's touching. She's like, "Oh, ugh, ugh, ugh." This says Prince Mariota Dorian Baragon. I don't know what that means. And she's just going through. Some of these are really, really hard. I haven't learned all of them yet. She's like,
Can you tell me what the letters are?
So she tells you. She tells you some of them, but again, she didn't really grasp the full alphabet. So she's just trying to sound out some of the words, and you're getting it. Essentially, it says, "This is the resting place of Prince Mariota Dorian Baragon 2." What does that mean? 2.
It's a title. He's the second in the line of, I guess, a king.
Oh, that's fancy. Okay, this one, I don't know what this says. I don't even know. She's like, Oh, okay. She's like, keeping the royal gem away from. I don't know it. Donarus Malchus Baragon. And that's all I can see, sir. That's all I can read. Did I do good?
Yes, you did. That means I did good too, because I think I did just that.
She has a huge smile on her face, and her mother looks a little concerned. She's like, "This doesn't sound." She's looking at you. She's like, "That does not sound very inviting."
No, it's not at all. And I'm glad I made the decision to come back.
So should we be concerned? Should we leave?
No. As long as we keep this gem safe, we should be fine. But it may just mean that we're probably going to have visitors tonight.
Oh no. So she stands up really quickly. Says like, "Come, Nima. We have work to do." "But Mom, Master Narcissus is here to visit." I said, "Come."
So I look at her and I go, help your mother. You needs to prepare.
It's like, "You won't leave without saying goodbye."
No, we won't be leaving tonight.
She smiles and walks in the house, and her mother gives you a very short and curt nod and walks in and closes the door.
So going back to the guys, I don't care if they're taking a bath or not. I'm going to them like, "Yo, dudes, we're gonna have a problem tonight."
They're in they're in these makeshift tubs that people used to bathe in behind the house, and it's scrubbing away. Some more than others. Derzo, he's like, "So much dirty blood." It's like, "Look at all
so
these,
many bites on my
it's like,
butt.
Look at all these scars on my ass."
It's like, why are my butt cheeks supposed to feel like this?
But in
And
any
look
event,
at his face.
you come on.
I think it hurts.
You round
many bites.
You round the house and you can
bites.
see them. They're pouring the water and scrubbing themselves. And you guys notice Narcissus come up.
What up?
All right, so we did good by not putting that gem in that thing, because that would open up all fucking sorts of nonsense. And I think that's that summoner who keeps summoning these damn dretch is definitely after this gem.
Because he's
Why
trying to
don't we
put it back
destroy it?
to wake up whatever it's supposed to be. It makes sense now.
Why don't we
That's
destroy
right.
the gem?
I don't think we can. That's the problem.
Doesn't hurt to try. Let the big human hit it with something.
What?
Ukala. Her name
Yeah,
is
let
Ukala.
Ukla hit it with a hammer or something. See if it breaks.
No, I don't think so. If that's the magic gem, most likely it's not gonna. You know how hard it is to break one of those things?
Same with that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if it's meant to open something, then destroying this gem won't be so easy. It's not just a simple bauble.
Well, I mean, do you really think this guy's definitely gonna come back tonight?
Remember, when we were leaving, we heard a bunch of them in there.
Okay, so let's just
They were behind that collapsed wall. They might have collapsed it by trying to dig into it to get it.
All right. Well,
Oh,
set up my stations. Let's get everybody into the main place.
Yeah, let's get everybody ready, and because some stuff is gonna go down tonight.
I got a feeling that we're gonna have
Tell them to
visitors.
get all the weapons together, get the kids, food. We're gonna have to get. Listen, they're gonna follow us for the gem. We're gonna have to get out of this town. We're keeping these people in harm's way.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. We could lure them away. We just gotta make sure they see us with it.
Yeah, but the problem is, if they know where we are, we already came into this town, and now we putting these people in danger.
Well, how many hours to nighttime, Lou?
Approximately 4.
I think if we leave now, I think he'll know that because he knows that we got it.
Wow, this is crazy, bro. Because we just bumped into this whole entire thing, and then now these poor people here in town are gonna. Well, these people can't protect themselves. So let's just say if we leave and they do decide to come through this town, they're gonna wind up killing everybody in this town.
I'm thinking that we go up ahead between here and the town and set up there and wait for them to come.
Yeah, we could do that.
You mean before the town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the road, on
let's
the
do
way
that.
here, we go set up something over there. I mean, we know they're gonna. I have a feeling they're coming, so we can set up traps and stuff. We can turn the tables on them. I mean, from what I've seen, this
We
guy's
only got a couple of hours.
This guy only seems like he's able to control about 6 or 8 at a time.
Yeah, but that's still a lot, bro. We've been lucky that none of us has gotten really hurt.
Oh yeah, I've gotten hurt.
No, but I'm talking about you a different case. You always get hurt, but we're talking about
No,
I
but
got
do you understand
literally-
what I'm saying? If we set up traps before the town, we can intercept them up there, then have them follow us a different direction.
No, that's actually a pretty good idea.
And now that there's 4 of us,
Oh my lord.
hey, don't sleep on that little guy. If we get him equipped proper, I'm quite sure he can pull his own.
Yo, Lou, is he taking a bath, bro? I'm gonna tell him, bro. You're gonna have to jump in one of these tubs.
No, he's not taking a bath. Matter of fact, Felix rounds the corner and he looks like he's wearing a 12-year-old's clothing. He's like, Felix feels beautiful.
Wash your ass,
So
Felix.
he's turning around and Perna is walking behind him. She has a slight smile, like she's amused at the way he's prancing. He's like, look, master. He's like, human woman gives master. He gives Felix clothing. These
But
are
Felix, the one thing you're missing?
finest clothing that Felix has ever worn. Felix is amazingly beautiful.
Felix, after I get out the tub, I'll be like, Felix, it's your turn, buddy. You better start showering.
You get out of the tub. He's like, Felix doesn't. Felix does not want to use master's bath water.
No. We're gonna get you some fresh bath water, but you're gonna have to take a bath, Felix.
But Felix just got dressed.
No, Felix, you're gonna get undressed, take a bath, and get dressed again. Okay, Mr. Felix?
Will human woman look at Felix? Felix.
No. All they're gonna do is change the water. All you gotta do is just jump in and do the routine. You're gonna like it.
Felix
Feel
does not
refreshed
like,
afterwards.
Felix does not like baths.
So once I get out, I'm gonna have them change the water for Felix, so he will go in and bathe.
But if master commands, Felix will follow.
Felix is for your own good.
He just walks back around the Pern. He's like, just put on clothes, and now I have to take bath. Felix, he walks out of sight.
Felix, it's for your own good, Felix. Remember that.
All right. So give me what you're doing in the time that you have.
All right. So in the time that we have, we're gonna set up. Well, between the ranger, since he's a freaking ranger, you know how to set snares and shit. I mean, I don't know shit about snares.
Yeah, but if you're talking about getting out of the town,
Yes.
all right, going back like where we came from almost, and setting up traps around the area.
Yes.
All right, so let's go. We're gonna go out like a half a mile away from the town.
Well, I told
Pern. You can call her
about the
Perna.
plan.
Perna.
I told Perna about the plan. Tell her the situation. I tell her about the plan.
Mm-hmm. So
And
she says we will assemble everyone at the inn again. Please be careful.
definitely will. And they had a general store, right? So scrounge around, see if I find any like thieves' tools and stuff for the little guy.
Thieves' tools, no.
No?
Hempen rope. Essentially like an explorer's pack's worth of goods that you could find.
How about oil, like flammable oil?
They have oil rendered from fat, so yes, they have some flammable oil that they can part with.
All right, I'm gonna grab some of that.
I want to ask you guys something. Let's just say if we go in and let's say if we go back, we go in and we try to find out to see what's behind that crumble wall, but we don't put the gem inside where it belongs at.
I don't think there's nothing really behind the crumble wall.
I don't know.
I think they were digging in from there.
And you remember at one point, it was to sound like a bunch of creatures coming in.
I don't know. I just find it funny that right there on that corner, there's just all that wall coming down. I mean, we don't necessarily have to put the gem inside the socket.
No, I ain't doing that at all.
So what we could do is let's see what happens tonight. If nothing happens tonight, I guess we could just go back and just check what's behind that wall real fast. I mean,
You gotta walk all the way back to the tomb just to see what's behind a collapsed wall.
yeah, why not?
Because I think they were using that to get in before it collapsed. That's why you heard them all behind the wall.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We could go behind there and crush some skulls.
Well, I guess if this goes well, we won't have to because we probably would have killed all the stuff we would have killed on the way in.
Oh, that's true. Okay, let's see what happens. But I mean, the option is always out there.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you really feel that there's something back there, I mean, I guess we could try and go back.
Yeah, but let's see what happens tonight, and then I guess from there we could just figure it out.
Okay, so all told, that equipment is going to cost at least 5 gold, which is at a discount for you guys.
I give it to her.
Okay. So that includes rope, the oil. Essentially everything that's in an explorer's pack.
You got a spare crowbar? Because I lost one and I'm not happy about
I
that.
got one.
Crowbars, no. So I'm gonna.
No?
This is what came in that pack. You guys should be able to see that.
Yo, Lou. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at the knife. I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna examine it. I'm gonna actually pull the knife out of the.
Okay.
Because remember, last time we did it. Last time I just looked at
and it was dark. So
yeah, then that's.
pulling out that knife, the first thing that you know immediately that sticks out to you is that the blade is completely made of an ebon metal, so black. It's buffered, it's buffed, it's very high quality, and along the edge, you can see like not see along the edge. Once you pull it out in the daylight, you start smelling something off of it. It smells really weird. Are you gonna like take a good whiff or to see what it is, or whatever you're gonna do?
Well, so I'm not gonna whiff it now. I'm just gonna basically look it around. Once I see Felix, I'm gonna call him over, and I'm gonna ask him, and I'm gonna take the blade out and be like, "What do you think this is?" Have him smell it. I'm be like, "Don't touch the blade. Just smell it."
This is moving time along. You're all preparing. Felix had come back, and he was barely dry because he didn't want. He just jumped in the water and jumped right out. Felix is bathed. He puts the clothes on all damp, and he looks at these like, "Ooh, that is pretty."
I'm gonna tell him, Felix, smell this. What do you think this is?
So he's like, "Oh, it smells horrible."
But have you ever smelled anything like this before? You think it's some form of poison?
Felix thinks this is a nasty poison. Yes. Where did you get this?
I'm gonna be like, I found it near the tomb that we were in.
That's the blade you stole from the dead. Oh, it's cursed. You cursed us, master. Please put it away.
I'm telling Felix, listen, I'm about to throw your ass back in that tub. You better calm down.
Felix will ghetto blast you. Shut up now.
Goddamn, Felix. Stop using my line, Felix. Stop using my line. Damn, Felix. Stop using my line, Felix.
He has learned from the master.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell him, Felix, listen, we're gonna need you tonight. There might be some stuff going down tonight. So we're gonna need you to be on your A game tonight. Because if you're not, we could all die.
What does master mean? I don't understand.
And I'm just going to explain to him. We think that those creatures are going to come to attack the town. I just explained to him the whole thing. When we came in, they attacked the town. We defended the town. Then we found out about the crypt. When we went to the crypt, that's how we found you. We're coming back out. We found out some information about the crypt. And now we think that I explained to him about the Man in the Dark. We think the Man in the Dark is going to come back to try to attack the town again. So we need to defend this town. So
he I don't know if you guys can see me, but as you're explaining, his face becomes more and more horrified. Like, what?
Come on, Felix. You're supposed to be a man. Tough.
Felix is not a man. Felix is a goblin.
Well, you're supposed to be a tough goblin. Come on, Felix.
Besides, you have to show appreciation for the beautiful clothing you have.
Yeah, that's true. And I say he's right about that. You do look very good in that clothes.
But
Felix
doesn't want blood on clothing.
Should we put Felix with the children?
No. We could
He's just like, yes, that sounds like a wonderful idea. Thank you, master. Felix will protect the children with his life.
No, Felix, you're gonna stay with us.
You might have to. They eat them first.
Yeah.
They eat children?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you want to go with the kids, it's fine.
Have to protect them
You can
benefitly.
see in his face there's a confliction. He's just like,
Or you want to stay with us?
Felix will stay with master.
Okay. I mean, you could go with the kids.
In truth, Felix hates human children.
Oh, okay. I kind of had an idea. That's why I was telling you to stay with us.
But
see what happens? You hang out with Master, and Master knows what's going on.
But Felix has no armor. He has no weapons.
You do? What are you talking about? You got a crossbow and a dagger.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes, Felix forgot crossbow and dagger.
And you have a pack of
Just,
equipment.
I'm gonna say Phoenix. We're gonna need whatever skill. What's your trade, Phoenix? Like, what you did before?
He's a thief.
He's like, Felix is
No. But I wasn't there when I heard the conversation.
It's
Homie.
like-
He was talking to
Felix is
Steve.
the finest thief in all the lands.
Oh wow, that's nice. So,
So if you're the-
so he's like, but
So if you're the finest thief in all the land,
he
you should be
says-
pretty good at making traps.
it's like, but warrior, Felix is not. Traps is not. I can take them apart, but putting them together. It's
and then so you're good at taking stuff apart. What about picking locks?
oh yes. It's like, how does Master think Felix got into the ugly place? Ooh.
Okay, so I mean, bro, we're just gonna have to just wait, set everything up, and then just wait to see what's gonna happen.
It's like, so
Yep.
he's
I
like,
help Durzel
is-
set up whatever I
Is
can.
Master Dozo going to wake up? Because he is.
Yeah, I'm
dozing.
up.
He's up.
All I see is the top of his head and his eyelids shutting down. He's like,
He's like,
So what I'm gonna do? I mean, are we gonna go out of the town or are we staying in?
No, we're leaving the town. We're not.
yeah, we're gonna
want,
set
we
the
want
traps
them.
up.
So what I
Yeah.
want to do is climb up on a tree
Mhm.
so I could shoot down on whatever's coming.
Okay. All right.
So you,
So here's what I'm gonna do. Is there any other business that needs to be done in this town?
in this town,
Mhm.
after we tell them what's going on, we grab some of the supplies we need to set some snares.
What about our horses? We're gonna put them in the stables, right?
Well, we should bring the horses. I plan to make them chase me
Okay.
after we
so,
fuck them up a little.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. I mean, other
all
than
right.
that.
You get out. It takes you. You said a half mile.
Yeah, about a half a mile away. It's supposed to be between us and the tomb.
Right. All right. And who's setting traps?
I am.
All right. What kind of traps are you setting?
Tripwires, setting up pieces of wood with some spikes in them.
Mm-hmm.
If I can make small little pitfalls with like spikes inside the pitfall, they don't have to be real deep. But if a creature steps in it and falls in, I want to have the spikes all jagged up
Okay.
so that they fall in and they can injure their legs and stuff like that.
So here's what I'm going to do.
I got caltrops.
I'm going to put up a map, and you're not going to have a whole lot of time to set up that many traps. So you're going to have to pick between. I'm going to have you roll 1d4, and ignore any ones. So it'll be between 2 and 4 traps that you can set.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Especially if you're digging pit traps. Where am I looking at? There we go.
All right. Well, need the
Okay,
map
so
now.
Here we go.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, so let me get rid
Yeah,
of
I'm
these.
reloading the roll
Get
20.
get rid of these tokens.
Let's
here.
see. All right, Durzel, this is your purview. Where are you going to put the traps? We got wagons?
No.
That's fine.
This is part of the map, so
Oh.
I'm going to get rid of them right now.
Let's put the wagons to block the road
You
behind us.
don't have the wagons. I'm just that was another map that I'm using. So this is part
So
of the
what
road.
about this one over here?
You
Is
see,
that
you see,
there?
you see what I mean? He did that as a teaser. He added the wagons in to hype us up. Now he's like, oh no, they're not there.
He always does that.
That's
Meanwhile, he gives his brothers and sisters
magic
nice
weapons.
stuff. Yeah, they get all the nice stuff. We
Ah, get
all-
over it. Shut up already.
Jesus Christ.
Freaking pansies.
It's like magic weapons.
Yeah, magic weapon.
What about this one? Is that there, Lou?
No, none of
No,
this
he
is
said none of it's there.
here. So
So
there we go.
I'm gonna put one here.
Mm-hmm. So what are you putting there so I can mark it?
Right here, we're gonna put a matter of fact in the middle. We're gonna put a pit.
Okay, so right here. Mark it again. Oh crap. All right. So you're putting the pit. Come on.
Yeah, right there.
All right, right here.
Yep.
Okay. So each box represents 5 feet. So how big of the pit are you going to make?
5 foot.
All right.
5 foot. I thought it was 10 by
Each square is 5 feet.
yeah, it's 10 by 10.
Yeah, we're gonna do one big old pit.
So you're going to do a 10-foot pit.
Yeah, not 10 foot.
Okay.
I mean,
No,
it
a
is
6 foot.
Right-
A
right-
6 foot.
Right there is 5
6
feet.
foot wide.
10 by 10.
6 foot wide, 30 inches deep.
I'm gonna help him dig, whatever I can help him do.
Nah, Ukla, just break some branches and just make some spikes, and we're gonna stab them in there. So when they fall, they're gonna fall into the spikes.
Okay. So I'll do that.
And that one little square,
Yeah, because just
that's not much of a trap.
yeah,
I mean,
the road is about 25 feet across. Okay.
10 feet in the middle.
So that you-
yeah, that's what I thought we were doing.
Yeah, 10 feet in the middle,
so
2
10
feet
like
deep.
that. That's
Yep.
10 feet. Okay.
2 feet deep. So what's the second trap? Did he fall asleep already?
No, you fat bitch.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't see the glint off your teeth, so I can't tell you're awake.
I don't. I'm thinking.
He's thinking, ladies and gentlemen.
Because all it is, there's no trees around it.
There's trees right here. What are you looking for? What are you trying to? What are you thinking?
A fucking taking one big old heavy branch and putting spikes on it so that it can unleash and fucking whack them across the road.
He's trying to do like what they did in Predator.
Right. So we don't have the environment for that.
You
so
don't
what
have
else
the
can you
environment
think
for
of?
something like that. Definitely not.
Yo, why he's thinking me and Ukla are gonna move these boulders and try and block some of this road?
Okay.
That sounds a good idea.
Okay. I don't think that these objects can be moved, so let me see if I can find something. Represent boulders. Get some tokens here.
I also got ball bearings and I got caltrops. I can spread those in this area. Like over here.
All right. So there are you can move what there's at least a half dozen here. So how are you going to set them up? Because all I got to do is copy this.
Okay, so like we have that one there. That one's there is good. I'm gonna move. We're gonna get some over here.
Okay, so right there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then over here, right? I'm gonna put the caltrops here.
Okay. The caltrops being what? Ball bearings, right?
No, caltrops. Ball bearings are little balls. How
There we go.
how firm is this?
There we go. There's your caltrops. Can you see them?
Yeah,
Okay.
here and here,
Yeah.
right next to it.
So both.
And then right behind the cow traps, Lou, like right here, I'm gonna make another pit just like that.
Same as the one up top.
Yeah, because we're gonna hide behind the boulders attacking.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's too far back. Over here.
Yeah, hold on. There we go. Come on, dude. So
That'll be the center.
yeah, just give me a sec.
I think he means right here.
these things aren't as easy to move around as you think.
I thought they were.
No, it's just weird that way. All right, so let me just redraw it. So directly behind the caltrops, like right there.
I'm assuming
Yep.
that's what he means. Yeah.
Because when they come through here, like I'm gonna be behind the boulder shooting arrows.
Mm-hmm.
So when they start coming through and we start moving back forward, it'd be great if we could put one boulder here and another boulder over here,
Mm-hmm.
because then we go from here to keep on shooting at them.
I don't know what here to here is. You're not.
Yeah, I
you-
don't
you
know
need to,
either.
You need to ping it on the
So
map.
okay, when we're gonna be waiting for them, I'm gonna be over here.
So move your token. Oh, I didn't see that. There we go.
Now these boulders, are they really that big, or we just got really small tokens?
You got small tokens. Actually,
Okay.
they are pretty big. So let me move them down. I gotta shrink them down a little bit.
I
How
still
big
never-
are they, Lou?
No, they're about the size of the ones on the road. You're able to. They're. Let's see.
So we could kneel down under them and then like stand
So
up and
that's
shoot, right?
Approximately 10 feet across, and let's just say 4 feet in height.
Okay, so I got all right.
That's what, partial cover?
Partial cover, yes.
All right. So that's that like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the ball bearings in this area here.
Where?
I can Josh. No, that's stupid. How you undo?
Control Z.
Control Z.
Yeah. Oh, for this thing, for the drawing, just
Yeah.
just highlight and delete.
Okay. So what I want to do is like in front of here, put the ball bearings here.
Okay.
So when they come charging through, if they make it past this, they'll slip through here, slip through the ball bearings, and then into the caltrops. And if they make it that far, then they have to go into the pit to get to Durzo.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stay here with Durzo because I'm also ranged. So
So what I'll do is I'll just copy these again, and I'll just retask them as ball bearings.
you said hit control to no wait, it's shift. How do you go in between again?
Alt.
Alt.
Yeah.
Here we go. So I will take this position with Durzo.
Okay.
And oh wait, no, I don't have to. That's right. We got the little guy with us too. We need a token for little guy.
I'm gonna move over here, Lou, behind this rock over here.
So yeah, where I'm at, we should put the goblin. So you can help Durzo cover. If Ukla's gonna be over there, I'm gonna be over here.
I gotta find Felix. Hold on a second. I will put him.
Here we go. I'm gonna get more caltrops.
There's Felix. So where are you putting Felix?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
You can help cover this guy.
Okay.
And then over here, I'm gonna have my horse hitched to the trees over here,
Okay.
behind the boulders hidden.
So I'll put a couple So behind the trees here.
Over here.
Okay. All right. There was a way for me to. Doesn't matter. All right. Okay. So night begins to fall, and if there's nothing else, we'll move to the staging point.
Okay,
All
dope.
right.
I'm good. Everyone else good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Durzo?
Yeah, everything's fine. Wait.
All right. So we are waiting.
All right. Just give me 1 second. Let's see. That's not what I want. What is that? Now here's the issue. Ukla can't see in the dark. Okay, you guys can. You have your night vision. Now I don't know. Yeah. So when the nighttime comes, how are you going to be able to? And I'm only telling you this so that you know this. You guys already should have the dynamic lighting set, right? So you can see where you can see.
Ukla should have a. Does he have a? You don't have a hooded lantern, do you?
I don't believe it came with his.
Oh no, I don't. I have a torch.
He has torches.
Oh, you have his torches?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, remember, we haven't even really been to real town to get any supplies or anything like that. We've just been stuck in this small little town going back and forth between here and
Yeah.
So what I could do is just we could move Felix next to me so he could see, and then he could alert me when anything goes on. And then we could light a torch. I mean, if they're attacking us,
Really can see in the dark, yes? He's a
Yeah.
goblin.
yeah, he's a goblin. Yeah.
Yeah. Felix has excellent vision.
So that maybe that'd be a better idea then. You should go Ukla. Since Durzo can see in the dark.
Yes. So,
I mean, honestly, he might as well because all you guys can see in the dark. He could alert me. I could light the torch, and then we could start fighting. If anything does show up.
so are you guys' maps adjusted? You can
Yeah.
Those of you who can
Yeah,
you can
my
see
my
the-
map is totally dark because you
Yeah.
don't like me. That's all right.
No, I don't. I really don't.
know that.
And Durzo and Narcissus have a limited field of vision with their night vision, with their dark vision, completely
60
in the
feet.
dark.
Yep. That's 60 feet. Yeah, just that.
Okay. I'm still not hearing a plan here. So for Ukla, and forgive me if I wasn't. I was trying to set up the.
No,
light.
I told you what I'm gonna do. We're gonna have Felix next to us. If he hears anything, he could alert me. I could light up the torch, and then we could move from there.
All right. So lighting up a torch is not like flicking a lighter. You have to get a flint, steel, and scratch it. You know what I mean? Make the spark. Get the torch lit. It's not a one action. Actually, it is a one action thing in combat, maybe. But
Yeah, because remember, if he sees them coming from far away, I could just light it before they even come next
Okay.
to us, depending on how far is his vision.
okay. So let's
I mean, it's gonna kind of spoil the surprise. But what other choice do we have? The only other thing I could do is I could move behind the trap wall, so when the traps go off, and then I could attack.
Ghetto blaster.
Is it nighttime ghetto blast?
It's the best. But we could do that. You guys want to do that?
That sounds like yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea, because then if I come out here and I alert them, they're not gonna go down into the trap area.
So you're moving back to where Felix is?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move
So
your token.
I need to see the map.
I
Okay, you're gonna
moved
move
your
me, okay,
token,
good.
yeah, because you
See,
still
that's why I like having a good DM.
you still can't see it
No,
unless
that's fine.
okay. All right. You wait, and it's well past midnight when Felix is like, "Oh, Master." He pokes at you. He's like, Master, Felix, here's something
What's up? How far are they?
coming up."
I want to roll perception so I can try and pinpoint.
All right, so it's at a disadvantage.
How do I do that? Oh wait, like this. Roll with disadvantage. All right,
You
got
got
it.
All right.
I'm gonna ask him, Felix, how far? Do you know how far are they?
I got an 8.
So they could be. The way that it's echoing, plus the sound of that little brook that you hear from the left side of the map, you really can't pinpoint it, but they sound like they're getting closer.
Okay. So I'm gonna. I guess I'll stay here to see what happens with the whole trap area and
Hey,
everything.
Durzo, you want to join us?
Yes.
He fell asleep. I could tell just by the way he said yes.
He did the hobo nod. he did the dope fiend. I haven't seen the dope fiend in a minute. He was like, yes.
I'm sorry, guys.
He did the dope fiend. Oh, I thought you left the Bronx to not have to do that. Come on, man. All right.
I didn't hear you yell at me because I nodded off, and I was like, "Oh, fuck."
All right.
You want to make a perception check there, Durzo?
Yeah, I'll do that.
That'd be good. Disadvantage. Go to the roll 20 symbol on top of your character sheet, and then it says type of roll.
Roll 20 symbol.
Behind 20, then it says type of roll. Click on that and go to roll with disadvantage. And then click your skill.
Share, short rest, long rest, campaign.
No. So yeah, right next to share. See the
Beyond
die
20.
with the B in it?
The Beyond 20 box.
Okay.
You want
Click
to
on that.
change to on the second one, it's a drop-down menu. It says normal roll. Then you just click it down with roll with disadvantage.
All right. I see. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Click on that
Roll with disadvantage.
and click on perception. The number. You should have a little negative sign on the die.
Roll with disadvantage. But where does it say perception?
No, you go back to your
Perception is
character
on your
sheet.
character sheet. Go to your
back, yeah.
character sheet.
So close that and go back to your character sheet.
Oh, and then just roll perception.
Correct.
Right. Just click on your perception and it should come up. Wow.
okay,
I wish
so-
I had that roll.
So either way.
Wow, 1920. That was nice.
All right. So you hear they're about 2 minutes away.
All right. I'll
But
let
you
I'll let it be known.
Yep. And you can.
So this is what I'm gonna do, Lou.
Yep.
I'm gonna put the oil in a little pot and light it up, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna start lighting my arrows on fire so I can start shooting them.
All right.
Short.
What, like right now, or you're gonna wait a little bit?
I'm gonna wait, but I'm gonna get the fire. I gotta get the fire ready.
Okay.
Is it a pitch black night?
I don't have the ability to change the way the map does the lighting yet. I know how to do it. I haven't tested it yet. So
I was gonna ask you if there's some form of moonlight or
for
anything.
right
like that.
now, it's going to be once the sun goes down. It's past the midnight hour, so there is no moon. It's a new moon, so
Okay.
you're basically in the dark.
Okay.
Okay, so that will reflect why Ukla can't see at all, and you guys you're just working on your night vision, your dark vision with a disadvantage. You can start hearing the clip clop of a horse. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Yo, Lou, we didn't hear anything you said. I don't know if you were talking.
I heard him just fine. He said you can hear the trotting of a horse.
Okay, no, I heard that, but I could have saw his lips moving. Unless you're talking to yourself.
I hope not. He's DMing.
Yeah, I don't.
Lou, can I even? I can't see him, right?
No, you can just hear it coming up the way. So you hear the. At a certain point, it stops.
Lou, can
How far
I use that? Can I use that sound to know where to try to locate and shoot an arrow that way?
That is going to be a difficult feat, and it will be at a disadvantage. So go ahead and make a roll. And I'll tell. And go ahead and make a roll.
Lou, is it possible by me listening? Can I tell how far is he away from just listening?
Again,
I do have survival and
it's
That's
perception.
perception.
And,
I have perception, too.
There's already told you guys that they were about 2 minutes out, and that the sound got closer. So you can make a perception check. Go ahead. So remember, on your character
wait,
sheet.
hold on.
Okay, go to your character sheet first.
Hold on. Character sheet. Okay. So now, so I have perception here. Now I just hit the beat, right?
No. Oh, yeah. The Beyond 20, that box on the top?
Yeah.
Click on that. So you didn't.
Okay,
no, you didn't. So roll perception again. There you go. So no, you can't pinpoint where how far away the sound is.
Okay.
So, moving forward, when you do that, give me 1 sec here.
So can I shoot?
Hold on. Right above the wisdom attribute, you're going to see a box that says Beyond 20 with a right in a 20-sided die. Can you see it?
Who are you talking to? Me?
Talking to Danny. Talking to Ukla.
Ukla.
No, okay. What do you say? Repeat it again, because I thought you were talking to the white.
Go to your character sheet.
Okay, I'm here.
Right above the wisdom attribute, you see that red box, that red line box that says Beyond 20 with the little B and 20-sided dice?
Wait, above wisdom?
Above the wisdom attribute, you'll see the box that says Beyond 20.
Oh, no, yeah, I see it.
All right, so click on that.
Okay.
All right, so those are the quick settings. On the right, the second to the top, that's the type of roll. You want to click the drop-down menu, and where it says roll with advantage, disadvantage. So you see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I got it.
So
okay.
you would for future, if I say advantage or disadvantage, that's where you're going to choose. That's where you're going to change it.
Okay.
All
So
right?
right now,
Otherwise,
just normal roll, right?
Otherwise, it's defaulted to normal. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So again, now where am I doing this here?
Lou, I'm gonna use the dagger in this fight. So I'm gonna take out the dagger out of the scabbard.
Okay.
Oh wow, I'll do six points unarmed. I start to stop punching people.
Can I shoot now?
Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
$15.
All right. So you let your arrow fly, but you don't hear anything as it flies into the darkness. So there's no way for you to know if it hit anything or not. Where did you roll? I don't see it on the thing.
What? I thought I roll. Do I press where my weapon is at?
Yeah.
Yeah, I press hit DC. That's what I rolled.
No, that's not it.
What do I?
Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Well, we're getting used to it. Don't worry about it. Oh,
Yeah, that's why I did it. Go to where it says hit DC, and you should see the little die. Just hit the little die. You still have roll 20 open, right? You didn't close roll 20, did you?
No, yeah, I still got it. It's right
Okay.
there.
okay. So just go over the little symbol for your longbow, and then hit the button that comes up, the pop up that comes up. That's what you hit.
There you go. Holy crap.
Okay. So with that,
20. Wow, that was a nice roll.
it's a modified 20, but still it's a 20. It's a 22. And again, your arrow it sounds like your arrow hit something, but there is no sound after that. Try to get this thing to roll again. All right. I'm assuming I'm going to do that.
I don't like the GM symbol. I'm calling it hacks.
You're calling what?
I said I don't like the GM symbol. I'm calling it hacks.
Plus, he's been very quiet too, so you know something's coming out.
I'm going back to sleep.
The GM symbol scares me. I'm calling it hacks.
Okay.
Yeah, Tarasque? That's a cockatrice. Ew.
So, here's where we are right now. And wish I could do this right. You know what? Just give me a sec, fellas. I want to set something up really quickly.
That's not fair. You can't ambush the ambushers. I'm gonna call State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, the GM is jerking me. And I'm gonna share this with you, Steve. When you for your game, it's pretty awesome. The way to do this.
Yeah,
It takes
I already
some.
know what he's doing.
It takes some setup time, but it's still pretty good. So let me change that. That's what that was. Get rid of that. Because not for nothing, you guys took a different turn than I was expecting, which isn't a bad thing, but I wasn't set up for this. So you just give me a minute.
You expected to stay in the town and protect the town like that, huh?
No. I wasn't expecting you to do this. That's all. Let's see.
I mean, you could only run scared, but so many times before we decide to do something about it.
I didn't say that.
What you did? What we did? We are experienced players.
Oh, here we go.
Nah.
Yes, we
said
deserve
it.
magic items too.
He
Yeah.
said nah.
Just like your family members.
Oh, here we go.
I really don't care. I want proficiencies.
Okay.
Bro, you better hurry up before the wife falls asleep.
Yeah, seriously.
Where you start hearing the clacking of teeth. It's like a chainsaw.
The clacking of teeth. That's not nice.
That'll be hot because then you could just like let him sleep and just start making wood projects. Put him in a wood shop.
Yeah, you are an idiot. Oh my God. All right. So for Narcissus, he was the first one that I rolled for. You can hear something, and you turn to where the noise is, and you can see it. It's skittering, and not skittering, but it's slowly, it's like stalking along the edges of the tree line. So can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. This guy here. All right. Now, dude, where are you going?
Yeah, where you going?
Man, you're a cheater. Okay.
I just want to see what it looks like. That's all. I'm not fucking.
You're a cheater.
Wait, hold on. Let me see how it looks like. I want to see how it looks like. too.
No. Okay.
You can't see it. Only fucking Lewis could see it, fat bitch.
That's why I hate him.
Okay, so here we are. You're going to get an opportunity to attack Narcissus because it did not go over your passive perception. Now, for you two guys that don't know what the passive perception on your character sheet means, that whatever is trying to sneak up on you would have to roll a stealth check. If they roll over your passive perception, then you are oblivious to them and they can get an opportunity to attack. If they don't, then you will then you get an opportunity to either hear them or see them coming and prepare yourself. In this case, Narcissus was able to see it out of the corner of his eye. So what we'll do here is
23, fuck you.
23, fuck you.
I'm gonna play stupid. Let it sneak up closer. If it's apparently it sees me, so
No, it doesn't see you. It thinks that it's sneaking up on you. It's just, it's in that cat-like stalking motion as it's moving towards you.
I'm waiting for it to get
So
closer.
Okay.
When it gets about here, I'm gonna hit.
Okay. So then you're gonna make your roll because it has one more box to move.
You have to make a con save.
Okay.
Ben, 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 ne, 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 ne.
All right, so you turn, you like, you let out your, it's like a spitting cobra type shit, right? So you spit your venom, and you can see it just like, it just shakes it up like, now it's going to attack. We're gonna roll, first thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make a roll for this guy. I'm gonna try to run this encounter through the encounter thing on this thing. And I know I said thing on this thing like 100 times, so excuse me for.
Oh, basically, you're using Beyond's encounter thingy.
Yes,
On roll 20.
I'm giving it a shot. What?
Yo, Luz, so do I hear this? Do I hear him do his magic?
No, he didn't do his magic. He spit venom.
Oh, okay. So in other words, he threw up.
Yeah. Where did it go? Come on, man. All right, so there's that.
Yep, 10 feet. Perfect.
Ben, 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 ben.
Okay, so we're gonna run the initiative. Everybody, roll. Oh wait,
Oh, you know what?
I'm sorry.
I
before
still got
do that-
disadvantage put on this thing for some reason.
Before I do that, there is one thing that has to happen, and that is this guy here.
Do I go? Is it a normal roll or disadvantage roll?
Normal.
It's no the initiative for right now because you're not able to see them. The only one that gets a normal initiative is Narcissus. The other you two because they're not in line of sight yet, you're gonna get a disadvantage.
Oh, yo, Lou, what's the initiative on this character sheet?
It should be in the middle.
Let's see your armor.
See, walking speed.
I messed up. I didn't click on my token first.
All right, so for this attack is a surprise attack.
Oh, I see it right there. Initiative.
This one is a surprise attack 20 on you, Ukla. So you're waiting, and Felix is looking over the rock. Hold on, let me lower this because I can't hear myself speak.
We can't even find the initiative. You heard, Lou? Oh, I see it here.
Okay, so
So-
right as you are, looking, there's one that comes up from right behind you, and just bites on your leg. So you all you hear is. Aye, hoo-wee, hoo-wee. He's like, Master! Oh, monster's right there! I sees it! Light the torches!
Oh, I like that. I rolled a 1 for the initiative, and it shows you the dice. You heard, Lou? So a big dice comes out on the screen.
Yeah.
And rolls a 1.
But it didn't come up here. So
I rolled it here, so.
Did
That's
you-
13, it
initiative.
says.
Hold on a second. All right, so you rolled what?
A 1.
You rolled a 1 because it says 13 on the map.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, so it's a 13. I don't know why did that big dice come out. Anyway,
Hold on. Why can't I do this? Okay, so player. That would be Ukla. What's your max hit points? It's 30, right?
30.
Armor
yes.
class is what, 13?
Mine's a 30, yeah.
Okay, and your speed is 30, and the
30.
the initiative you rolled was a 1.
I don't know, because
13.
here it says 1 and over there it says 13, so I don't know.
Do that. All right. So who's next?
I rolled a 13.12.
Okay. So your max hit points. Let's just go through this. Max hit points is what? 18.
When I look at turn order, I'm the only one there.
I know I didn't click on my token.
I'm doing a manual entry, so don't worry about it. We'll do that. What's your max hit points?
I am
Narcissus?
15. My armor class is 12.
15. Armor class is 12. Your speed is 30. And you rolled a what for initiative?
A
12?
13.12. That's what came up.
Yeah, I don't know that weird decimal thing comes up.
That's
All
the tiebreaker thing. I had that checked off.
Oh, okay. All right. Durzo rolled a 6. And your max hit points and AC is what? What's your AC and hit points?
There's a.
What?
Sleepy.
What's your
Your AC and hit points and hit points.
18.
18 hit points. And your armor
18 hit points,
Mhm.
and my armor class is 15.
Okay. 30. And you rolled a 6 for your initiative?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so there's that. There we go. Auto roll. All right, so as that one bites you, now you can hear them all just yell out and start coming. You can hear them all yelling, but you still can't see them. It's still out of line of sight. So I'm just going to roll the initiative. There we go. So I don't know if it came up on the screen now.
The Dredge did at 17. Fucking hell.
It's descending.
They all got 17? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just did a bulk roll.
They all go first.
Well, one of them already attacked me.
Who am I missing? I just did.
I mean, that's just
What the hell
a
these
attack.
things? What the hell these things look like? Do you know?
No.
It's those things that we fought before, bro. The
Oh,
Dredge.
oh, Jesus Christ! Why, Lewis loves these dreads.
So
Was I right? How many are there? 5?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to.
Oh, I love
Take
dreads.
them
Let's
all.
play dreads.
Durzo, Narcissus, and I have to add Ukla. So let me add Ukla. Add turn. Ukla rolled a 13.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to run the initiative through here and not the encounter through the Beyond because I'm not familiar with it and it's just going to slow us down. All right, so we'll do it through here. So, boom, 2.
Hey, Steve, is that the music you were talking about that was stuck in your head?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Initiative. Okay, that's those guys. So for now, don't use the Beyond character sheet for the initiative. Just use roll 20 because the boxes will come up as with the initiative advantage and disadvantage. You can use those instead. Now, there we go. Okay, now we have something. So we're going to start with this guy here, and he's moving. And now I can reveal him. You guys can see him. Because you can see him, Durzo. I think. No, you still can't see him. So that's he made his move. Well, actually, he's going to make a dash. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and he hits that pit trap. I'm going to make a. What is your what would it be under? It would be under survival or nature for trap, for creating a trap. Let me see something here.
Well, my nature. No, it would be survival.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
so
like
for now, we're gonna
hunt
do
wild game,
we'll do s-
guide your group.
right. We'll do survival. That's the difficulty check for this thing to fall in and take damage. So what is the what's your survival skill? The points.
It's on the wisdom with a +2,
Okay, so what's the total?
12.
All right, so that's the DC for this thing. And I would roll a Dex save, which ends up being a 2. So it falls in. We'll do 1d4 damage for now. So we didn't really set it up as far as like the pungies. So roll 1d4. What'd you get? 1 point. All right. So it with the 1, that means that it got to the edge of the pit and slipped and stabbed one of its paws. So you can hear it cry out, but it only did 1 point of damage. So let me move this guy, and then now this one. Oh, and by the way, I need for D. I need for you to Ukla. Excuse me. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Okay, so I got a +5 Constitution.
Okay.
+5 to your roll.
So just hit it.
Hit your Constitution, yes.
Did it come out?
You got a 9.
You got a 9.
That's with the +5.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that
Plus 5
sucked.
is already added, so you rolled a 4. Okay, so after the dredge locks onto you as part of its bonus action, it emits this greenish cloud of nasty stench that spreads around it. And
It fought it.
That's basically what it did. It was like, ha.
so it immediately poisons you. All right. So what that means is on your next action, you can't take a bonus action. So you can't activate your rage. That's basically what it's doing.
How long did it last?
2 days.
Oh, so I was wondering 2 days. 2 days does sound kind of good.
It's the start of your next turn, so it's just one turn. So it's
Okay.
it's as if a skunk had sprayed you. You know, you're just like
Okay.
ah! All right, and I'm gonna roll the DC for Felix, just for shits and giggles.
Aw.
Thanks, see.
Oh,
Thanks.
Felix is like, he's just like, get that shit out of here, Felix, bathe. You will not poison Felix.
That's exactly what happened. See, I told them. I told them baby will work.
Felix took a shower. Okay. Now, I want to thank Tarkis for his help in adding a bunch of shit. I just want to make sure that he is acknowledged for his contributions.
He's
all right.
whack.
All right, enough. So, Jesus. So next is Ukla. Any hit that you're going to make is going to be with a disadvantage because.
Nah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my attack to like the torch.
Hold on, that's what I was just going to ask you. So when you do that, I'm going to change. I got to go into your character sheet and change your lighting. So give me a second.
Then next attack, I'm gonna
Okay,
burn
now,
my rage.
when you kick, this thing is still biting you. So
That's fine.
It's not that it let go. It's still like locked onto your leg. It's
That's
locked
fine.
onto your leg at the midpoint of your calf.
Okay.
So and it's trying to pull you. So now you can see, right?
Yeah, I can see now. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's my one attack, right?
That was your attack. Yes.
Okay.
That was your
The
action.
bonus action to go to rage though.
Yeah, but he
No,
doesn't
I can't because he farted on me.
because he,
Oh,
did,
that's right.
he did the cosmic bail. All right, so now we're on Narcissus.
You're so beautiful. Hey, stop.
That nigga in the head, though.
Is that the Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And you hit it for 7 force points.
He's like, "Aye."
Aye.
Ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
And it has to make a deck save or a con save.
Nothing.
That's not the one that pushes it back?
No.
Okay.
I don't have that. It's just extra damage to it
Alright.
right now.
Okay. This is the one. This is the Emperor's Force Lightning?
No,
Okay.
that's Switchbolt.
All right.
I'm saving that for the writer.
I just want to make sure. All right. So now we are on the Dretch that is chewing on Ukla.
Ukla.
Ukla steaks.
I can't even do that. Like, all right.
He's like, "I love me some Ukla."
I don't know why that didn't come up, but we'll just come back to this. All right, so it's gonna attack you with both of its attacks, the bite and the claw. Oh, okay. So you have to make a con save for the next 10 turns. I read that wrong. It lasts for 1 minute. If you make the save, then you don't lose the bonus action. But if you don't, every time.
So I gotta roll a save now, or
Wait, hold on. It's on your go.
Okay.
So I don't know what the attacks were. The claw attacks. So as it's bite, the bite, it's still locked on, but it's not inflicting enough pressure in order to do any more damage than it already has. But the claws, it's clawing at your legs, so you take 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay, and how much damage it took before?
You didn't record that?
No, for the first bite. No, yeah.
3.
3.
So I took 8.
All right, so you're feeling this, just so we're clear.
No, I'm not feeling anything now.
You know what? I didn't roll initiative for Velix, so let me add that in here.
Okay, so now I have 22 hit points.
So Velix is not even coming up anyway. All right, so
It's
next.
fucking whack.
Helix got a +10 initial.
Oh, he does. I forgot about that.
Very nice, very nice. All right. Now it's Velix's turn. Velix will save you, master. Velix is mighty.
That's what I like to hear.
Like, Felix is mighty. Felix will kill for master. So he comes around you and he stabs at the Dretch. It doesn't let go, but he does sink his dagger into it. His nice, bright, shiny dagger. Okay. Now, Durzo, you're up.
So the brave.
I'm gonna shoot it with a fire arrow.
Shoot what?
The dredge that's biting Danny.
Okay, so you see where he is, right? Position-wise, Danny is he is in between it. So he's obscuring you. It's, in other words, okay. All right, make your roll, please.
Is it a disadvantage or a normal?
No, it's a normal.
All right, give me 1 second.
It would have been a disadvantage with the dark vision, but because Ukla has a torch, it's at a normal. All right, so you hit
How if I have night vision?
Dark vision does not give you perfect sight, so you can see things dimly. So this is part of the
No,
rules.
it doesn't. It just says I see things in gray.
It's part of the rules is that dark vision is at a disadvantage. I've read this 8 times. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm not trying to jerk you guys.
You read it wrong, and yes, you are.
All right, so you again you let an arrow fly. Did you you said you lit it up, right? And you shot it?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna add one point of fire damage on that. So that's another. All right. Okay. So back to the top of the order.
Can I ask you a question? Does
Sure.
it let go of Danny?
No, it does not. All right, so I'm gonna roll again for this guy. Here.
Oh, he went into the cantrips.
Yeah. Damn it.
Oh, the marbles.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah, make a deck save.
what is your? We're gonna do it off of Durzo's because he was the one setting up the trap. So your survival was a 12.
12.
Okay. So make that roll.
Actually,
And he hits. Did that say it's cockatrice? What?
That's
the
what it says. Cockatrice. That's what I'm saying.
It shouldn't.
That's your icon for your for you at
No,
DM.
I have it as a dretch.
The DC save is 15 for the caltrop for caltrop,
Okay, so either way, it didn't make it.
and then the ball bearings are DC 10 deck save.
Oh,
Or
so
full
then
prone.
then it did. Cockatrice or not, it manages to hold its footing, but that's its action. So next on the list is actions to catch up to everybody. Next on this list would be. All right, so. Okay. Okay. So the dretch that is attacking you, Narcissus, comes up and it emits that foul stench, but it's a poison and you're immune. So you don't even have to roll. That's not the issue. I'm going to make
The issue is you're gonna get bit in your sneak ass.
At 11.
All right,
That 20
so
hurts.
What is your
Damn, hit him with a 20?
It's an unnatural 20. A natural 20 would have been in green. So 6
That's what I'm gonna get on your NPC.
So
Yeah, I got 6 points.
it comes over and you're like, because he's part snake. Anyway, that was horrible.
Stupid. It's so stupid.
Okay. So this one sinks its teeth into you, starts tearing at your flesh. But you can retaliate.
Yes, I can. I'm gonna use my dagger since he's right there. Can't really use my spell. Here we go.
Ooh, nice. So you hit it with a crack it with your dagger. All right, you sink that in. You can see it sways with the force of your with the thrust of your dagger, and it lets go because it's going to come in to attack you again. But you can see it bleeding heavily. All right, Ukla. Finally, you need to make a DC check.
Okay,
Whether or not you can make your bonus action.
that would be under Constitution, right?
Constitution, correct.
Yeah.
What did I get?
You got a 13,
13.
and you were able to withstand the awful stench of this thing. So now you can.
Okay, I'm gonna burn my rage.
All right, so he's finally like, all right, make your. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stab him with a dagger.
Okay.
But I don't have the dagger on my sheet, Lewis. So what should I do?
All right, just hold on for a second. I can tell you.
Was it the same damage as the hand axe? 1d6.
Hold on.
So I could just use that.
The dagger is D4.
I will
Bit,
add.
bit, bit, Damn, this whole time I can't use my fucking great axe because we're always fighting late at night.
Use your great axe. It's out in the
Nah.
open.
Okay. go
Nah,
ahead.
but I can't because I got the torch.
I added it to your character sheet, so
Oh,
make it roll.
Oh,
You should see it.
nah, I don't.
It's at the top of
I
the
see
list.
unarmed strike, javelin, hand axe, great axe.
All right,
Should I
refresh your page.
Reroll. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, so what I do? Just hit the.
Hit the.
It doesn't matter. Hit the 7 or the damage.
Just hit the little symbol of the daggers on the side.
Did I hit it?
All right. Yes, you did. So you did. Give me 1 second here.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
11. That's 11 points of damage.
So
plus
I'm going to tell you this because you'll eventually figure it out. You stab it, but the poison does no damage. You just did the dagger damage.
Okay, so that's what 6
points.
Yeah, 6 piercing plus my strength, right?
That's 6 total.
It
Oh, okay.
already took care of that. All right. Next.
It's still 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's gonna
that's a lot.
It's gonna come at you with its multi-attack. It's still biting. It has to bite.
Remember, my rage is on. I told you already. I'm burning the rage.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, and you need to add the 2. You didn't add the 2 points of damage, so I'm gonna do that too.
So that would be 6, 7, 8, 8 points.
Yeah. Of course, it's not letting me do it. There we go. Yeah, that's already set. Both of these. So it catches you with a very strong bite of a 20. So you can feel
but I'll take half damage.
It crunches through, so that's 9. So it takes, we'll round down because you're at an advantage. So you take 4 points of damage. Did I roll both? No?
Okay. So
All right, that was just for the bite. We're going to do the claws now. That one did not go through your armor, your toughened, rage-filled skin, but you're feeling that bite.
yeah.
All right, next.
So I'm at 18 hit points.
Right.
18.
Now, you're focused on that. So what I'm going to do is.
Oh, that's cool. It shows you how the dagger looks. This is how the dagger looks, Lewis?
Hold on. All right. Next is Felix. No! Don't hurt, Master! He tries to stab at it, and it and he's so wild. He's just like, don't hurt, Master! Don't hurt, Master! You're biting the shit out of him. Anyway, next is Durzo Blint. Is he awake? He fell out. Durzo, waiting for Durzo. I hope he's not sleeping. Yo, seriously, if he fell asleep, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Bucky.
Oh, he did. He did fall asleep.
No, he
is
not.
out.
He is out.
He is out.
Lord.
TKO.
No, yeah, he's out. He's out. The only thing you see is just the bed frame. don't you see the Z's flying on top?
Oh my God. All right, so I will roll for Durzo. I'm assuming he's gonna use his arrows. Holy crap on a stick.
This is classic. I'm gonna watch
He
this
is-
episode.
This is hilarious.
We have to
gonna
replay this over and over again.
Yeah. Well, it is 12 a.m. It's 12:30 a.m. You know, he passes bedtime.
Yeah, he's past his meeting. So with a
past mine
final
too, say the
final thunk in the side of the creature's head, it falls to the ground. So that's hilarious. He can't kill it, but I can. All right. Now, as you're getting prepared, you're prying this thing off of you. I'm gonna make another roll here for the dex.
Forget the cow chops here.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
15.
That's what I'm rolling for. All right, so it easily bound over that and comes in from behind you to attack you, Ukla, as you're pulling that one off of you.
Okay, but I have my danger sense, so I get pluses on dex. On dex saves. Bro, I can't wait to hit level 3, man, so I can fucking pick a totem.
Now you have to roll a DC check again.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Your
saving throw for the
Constitution.
poison.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
Constitution for the poison. For this one.
Gotcha.
20.
Oh, you got that. All right, so 6 and 2. That's 8 points from behind. You get bitten and clawed on your back.
Well, I'll take half of that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. 8 points. Otherwise, it would have been. Well, no, I'm sorry. I did that wrong. So 3 points. So you can feel this thing claw your back and bite your other leg as you're pulling this one off the. You're pulling one off the left, and then the right gets bitten. You're like, aye! Make sure you take off 3 points, please.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Okay, I'm at 15 hit points.
Now this one pops up. It comes out of the darkness as you're seeing it, but it goes straight for Velix.
It sees a child. We must eat it.
Oh, it rolls a 1 to claw at Velix, so it comes in so hard that the bite doesn't count because it rolled a critical failure. I won't count the bite. So it comes out of the darkness to claw at Velix, salivating at the opportunity to kill a child, and overswings him. Velix is like, Felix dodge death, yes! And he goes in to stab at it, so he gets an opportunity attack. I'll give him that. Go here, dagger. I'll roll twice for an advantage. Okay, so he comes in and as the thing rolls to try to get its footing, comes in, he's like, ah, and stabs it. All right, now we're gonna go back. Excuse me. All right, so your opponent is going to do its attack on you, Narcissus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they both hit, in fact.
Yep, I'm dead.
Holy shit! How much hit points do you have?
9 left.
You had 9 left.
Yep.
Okay, so you're not
And
dead.
that's
dead.
12.
So you're not technically dead. You still have to roll your death saves. So you guys can hear. Ay!
No, here's ay, eso duele.
Are you gonna roll your death save?
I don't even see it on the sheet.
All right.
Was it con save?
I thought he fell asleep.
What would it be?
Was it death save a con save or something?
I believe it is. Hold on for a second. We'll give it a look. Unless my DM assistant is still online and he could tell us. Death saving throws 197.
There we go. Death save. Got it.
So it didn't exceed your.
I rolled a 20.
Okay, so that's definitely not. If you roll a d20 on a d20, you regain 1 hit point. All right, so you're at 1 hit point. This is the Caesar rule, remember? So I still got 1 hit point left. So what?
Yeah.
What happens is, you're unconscious, but you're still alive. So the thing lets go of you and immediately starts making a beeline towards the rest of the group.
Which is me and Durzo. So
Correct.
Lou, what I'm gonna do is this. Lou.
So we're going to skip over Narcissus and go to Ukla.
Yo, Lou.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the torch on the floor and I'm gonna take out my great axe.
Okay. That doesn't cost you an attack, so just make your roll.
Yeah, fuck that, man. I haven't used my great axe all this time. I've just been using these cheap ass weapons.
Whose fault is that?
Nah, well, remember, I had the torch in one hand.
All right. So
Did I hit him? Yeah,
Yeah.
13 points of damage.
So
Plus
you
2, right?
Yeah, you got to add your rage into that. So that's 15 points.
15 points of damage
You're
coming straight
attacking
down, bro. I'm
the
pissed now.
The one that is biting on you, right?
Yes, exactly.
Make sure I got that right. All right. So you hit it and you take you see your axe sinks right into it. Things like "Aye." Get rid of that guy. So now Velix. Velix is going to continue to attack his. It has no damage. All right, he does another 1 point of piercing damage. Did I not record that? All right, so it's -5 total. There we go. So back to Durzo. I'm gonna have Durzo shoot at the one that's attacking you, Ukla. With a 21, he shoots it, and again he gets the coup de grace. As you sink your battle axe. Ah! Damn you! Why do you keep killing all my stuff? All right.
Right now, I'm extremely pissed because my homeboy is taking a nap while we fighting.
Ah. Okay, so he's gone. So this guy is going to make a dash towards you guys. Wait, let me do this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's right on Durzo. But that he did a dash to do that. So that's his action. All right, Narcissus is still unconscious. That leaves back Ukla.
It's my attack.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go after this guy here.
Which one?
And my,
All right.
because I can't see anything else. I can't see what's happening up there. Am I correct?
Correct.
Ten.
Dex check against his passive perception. And yes, he's going to get an opportunity attack. All right, so what did you hit?
Roll the 10.
You rolled a 10.
Yeah, 10 plus 10 points of damage.
All right,
If I
so
hit it. I don't know if I hit it.
You come in to swing to hit it, and it barely dodges out of the way.
Okay.
All right, so now we are. Move this down. We're back to little Velix. I will kill for master. No. And
Come on, Felix, do some damage.
Velix does not hit. He this thing is doing some Matrix level dodging. But we're going to come back to Durzo, who is going to take a shot at the one that he can see, because I rolled a stealth check against his passive perception because it's coming in from behind, and he's focusing on what you guys are doing. He does not see it coming up from behind him. So he's going to attack this guy here. So make that roll. All right, so he catches it with an arrow as it and it sinks into it. So we're gonna go back here. So this guy's still on Velix. Try to make these combats faster, but there's really no way. All right, So in both instances, he catches Felix.
So Felix is taking a sleep dream now.
Unfortunately, yes. Felix is down for the count. He's like, Master! Ooh!
Oh no, really?
Yeah, he's down. So the other two people up is me and Dwight.
Um,
Well, Dwight's not physically up, but his character's up.
that's not nice. Oh yeah, he's not up. He's doing a meeting. I'll bet you right. He's gonna call him like, I'm sorry, dude.
I didn't mean to fall asleep in the middle of a game, a live stream, but look, his camera's up there. I think he sees his bedpost.
Okay. So Narcissus is gonna have you rolled a 20 on that, right? On that.
Yeah, he rolled a 20.
Yeah, I rolled a
Okay.
20. He said I have
Because
1 hit point.
The way the death saves work, you have to roll 2 out of 3 successes. If you fail 3 times, you're dead. If you do 2 successes, then you come back to 1 hit point. That's how the death, unless you roll a 20.
And a 20 counts as 2, right?
20 is an instant revival, up to
Okay.
1 hit point. So yeah, in essence, it counts as 2. Okay. Let's see. So Felix is down, but he makes his first death save. So he's holding on. He's like,
So now it's Michael, right? Am I correct?
No, this is opportunity attack on Durzo Blint. It's going to come from.
Oh, Darcy's about to get his butt cheeks chewed up.
So these are going to be with an advantage. So I have to change that. Let's go. Nope. All right, so an unnatural 20 on both the advantage rolls. Jesus Christ.
Wow, so he took a 7. He took 10 points of damage.
He took 9 points of damage.
That's not 7. That's 9.
Yeah, 7 slashing for the claw attack and 2 bites. 2 points for the bite. All right, so let's get him down. -7. All right, so Durzo's like, I'll save. Not again.
Is he still up or he fell asleep
No,
in real life?
He's
My
still up.
butt cheeks.
He's still up. He's just missing it. He's missing a quarter less. He has 1 quarter less butt cheek. Okay.
Now it's my go, am I correct?
Yeah, hold on. Yes. Narcissus does not have to make another save, so he's good. So yes, it's back to you, Ukla. Save the day.
11 plus 15. Damn, these fucking rolls suck.
Okay, but you did hit it.
So that's 15,
So-
16, 17 points of damage because of the +2.
All right. So this one, you freaking cleave in twine. Just like, my friends are dead. Deke, no. And
Oh,
just
you
cut it.
know, the Decade spirits is coming out. Decade!
Just come down and your axe sinks into it. And cleaves it in 2. So I'm going to put this here. Where would you be? We're going to have it right there. Okay. All right. So next is, I got to get, which one is this? I'll move it. Felix is out for the count, so I'm going to remove him from the initiative. But he has to make another con save in order to,
Come on, Felix, don't die, Pops. We need you, man.
and he does. So you can hear he's like, ugh, he's still bleeding, but he made both of his death saves. All right, so this guy's gone. Ukla, we're back to you.
I can't see anything, right?
Not
Do
from
I
where
hear
you're standing.
where Durzo's at, or can I
You
hear who's
can
at?
hear him engage. You can hear him screaming for his bloody life.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab the torch and start going towards that way. I don't
Okay.
know which way it is.
So it's in this direction.
Okay, so I'm gonna go that way. So
You can move 6
hold
spaces.
on. So this is
By the way, moving diagonal is 1. So you
Okay,
don't.
so
You,
it's 1, 2. You said 5, right?
6.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right here.
So, okay.
And I'm gonna
Um,
javelin. I'm gonna throw a javelin.
s-
Can I?
You have your two-handed in your hand.
No. Remember, because I got the torch now, and then a javelin. Because I told you I'm grabbing the torch.
Okay. So here's the thing: you can grab your torch and still have your axe in your hand as to carry it, but not to use it.
Oh, okay.
for the
See, I didn't know I could do that. So I'll do the same thing.
Alright.
Do the same thing. I dropped the.
The great axe.
No. I dropped the torch on the floor so I can still see it. And I'm gonna hit it with the great
You
axe.
can't. You don't have that kind of reach. It's 10 feet away from you.
Okay, so I'll drop the thing, and fuck it, I'm throwing the great axe at it.
Okay.
Can I?
You can. It's going to be at a disadvantage. Actually, no. It's a strength check. So just make your roll.
A 10, I hit it. No, I missed it, right?
No, you hit it with a 10. No, actually,
Okay.
no. You missed
No,
it.
I missed it. I
Missed
missed it.
it.
I need 11.
So you
Okay.
just like, ah, my weapon.
No, I'll go back and get it once it's done. I mean, that shit ain't flying too far.
No.
Okay, so
with,
now
with
it's
your
his attack.
rage-filled strength, that shit flew like halfway across the continent. No. All right. So again, doing Durzo, he is going. The only thing he can do is hit it with his bow. 'Cause he can't disengage. Well, he can disengage, but that's his action. Am I saying that right? I think I'm saying
Yeah.
that right. Okay. So let's go to character sheet. And I'm looking at the wrong spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it like an unarmed strike. It'll just be the damage with his bow. And he hits it. He cracks it with 2 points of damage. Okay. Okay. So it's going back to take another swipe. It gets hit and moves back slightly, but it comes back in charging towards Durzo.
Oh my lord. 7 slash
No.
1
It's
piercing.
16, and there's no advantage at this point. I rolled that wrong. So the left one is going to be the regular roll. So it did 8 points of slashing damage.
I thought his armor class was 16.
Is it? Hold on. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm more than. Summer class is a 15.
Oh, well. I tried.
Oh, that's
That was the
that's a good
try.
thing. That's a good thing to try. So, it's 8. What did I just do? So he took 8, and then he took another 8.
Is he even up? Oh, he's sleeping.
No, he's still up, but he is badly hurt. All
That was
right.
my attack, right?
Ukla, yes.
Javelin.
Okay.
20, bro. 22. So that's 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
All right. With that, you take out your javelin and you spear it right through the head, and it sticks out of the ground. So,
Nice.
So what we'll do is we'll call this a victory. However, the
Victory for
damage.
Ukla?
Yeah, I was gonna say victory for Ukla, but the damage is done now. Ukla. This right here is going to be short-lived because you can hear the coming up from the road ahead. Now with
Okay.
with Narcissus unconscious, Durzo in real life unconscious and barely conscious in the game, and Felix is
You
completely
can hear him
knocked out.
snoring.
Oh,
Damn, that's too
I-
good.
you know,
These
like,
special,
it's just
these are very good
amazing.
sound effects.
Yeah. So we're gonna end it here, and with the sound of the horse galloping or just pacing
Trotting.
itself towards you. Yeah, trotting. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Trotting towards you, and we're gonna end it here.
Yeah, because he's snoring. You could actually hear him
Now-
snoring.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna end it here, and we're going to come back soon for the conclusion of this deadly episode of A Forsaken Kingdom.
And one thing,
For-
before you leave, what game do you go to that the players let you fall asleep and snore while the game is going on?
I don't know. It's just. Apparently, I'm that kind of GM. I make people sleepy.
Only with us.
All right. So for Sleepy Durzo, Ukla the Barbarian, and Narcissus the Warlock, we bid you a fine.
Narcissus the chew toy.
Right. Narcissus the
He's
snake.
out like a rock.
The snakeskin boot. We will.
Guys,
bid you
I'll see you guys.
Farewell. Take it easy.